Welcome back to the Stovetop. So there was a time I went to a restaurant out of state and they had something interesting on their list of sides on their menu. It was corn pudding. So I ordered it with my meal. It's the first time I ever had it. I really liked it. I actually ordered a second one. I liked it so much. And for years I've been wanting to replicate it. And I found a recipe online that seemed to be really simple. I just never got around to making it. So I'm going to try it for the first time here today, and we'll see how it turns out. So it's really simple. You need a can of cream style corn. You need a can of whole kernel corn. You need a stick of butter. In this case I'm using unsalted, but it doesn't specify which. 8 ounces of sour cream. This is a 16-ounce container, so half of that. And then 1 box of Jiffy corn mix. Now, not this box. I buy my Jiffy corn mix sometimes in bulk at Sam's Club. So it's going to be a box that's about the size of this Jiffy pizza crust mix, which is 6.5 ounces. So I'm going to kind of take my best guess at it. So first what I do is I put the stick of butter in this pan and melt it. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the microwave, melt it, and be right back. So I had the butter in the microwave for a minute. It seemed to do the job. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the corn and the cream. Already drained this corn. And sour cream. Alright, now it's calling to mix all of this together. Everything's got a little bit different consistencies. Alright, that seems to kind of evened out a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Alright, and then last, it says to sprinkle in the cornbread mix and stir it. So I just sort of took a guess at how much cornbread mix to add. Not putting it all in at once. Just going to kind of stir it in. Try to work it into some of the areas where it's a little bit thinner. The last step is to bake it at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. So I'm going to let the oven get up to temp, set the timer, and then put it in. Alright, so it's out of the oven. It's still kind of a little soft, and it's definitely too hot to eat right now. So I'm going to let it cool off for a bit, and maybe it'll solidify a little bit more, and I'll dish some out and tell you what I think of it. Alright, I'm going to scoop some out here. The outer skin, or crust, I guess you could say, is very slight. This is kind of liquidy. It is pudding, after all, but it's not as thick as I thought it would be, so I might not have mixed it as well as I should have. I'm going to let this cool, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's try it out. It's got the consistency of cream of wheat. It's definitely buttery. The canned corn and the Jiffy mix gives it some sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. I mean, I suppose you could add some sugar to this, but I think it does fine just on its own. Not bad at all. Easy to make. So there you have it. Jiffy corn pudding. Easy to make. And not bad if you want a side for your meal that is a little bit sweet and kind of just has some familiar taste in there. Tastes a little bit like cornbread. Tastes a little bit like canned corn. Not bad. Thanks for watching.